All right, so culturally relevant teaching in my classroom. I threw in a definition of culturally relevant teaching, but because I only have 2 minutes, I'll just leave it there and move on. But I teach at Valhalla High School. It's in Rancho San Diego. And we have a very large population of Middle Eastern students. And those Middle Eastern students are typically Chaldean. And if that is a term that you haven't heard before, a Chaldean is a Catholic that is indigenous to Iraq. And they come with a lot of really unique cultural identities. But kind of the two that I wanted to point out were that they have very strong religious feelings and really strong community ties. They think of family as not mom, dad, brother, sister. It's mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, cousin. I mean, like if you're barely related, you're family. And so it's something to really be admired. But yes, and with these strong family ties, a large sense of group. They work well in groups together. They always want to work in groups together. So if I try to do individual assignments, I know it's going to end up as group work. So I often I gave into that very quickly. So I let them work in groups. But some ways that I can specifically, or that I do specifically, integrate culturally relevant teaching into my classroom. I chose 3 ways that I do it, although there are a lot more. First is affirming student identities, cultural backgrounds, and linguistic heritage. I do that through what I call a self-portrait project. I encourage them to bring in like symbolism into their images of themselves that like tells me who they are individually, culturally, what have you. I use scaffolding and cultural models to teach complex topics. One example of that is they never just start with a project. There's like several steps leading up to that project, and they usually do it with a partner, with a group, Vygotsky. And then culturally relevant elements, I like to do what I call Throwback Thursday, where they bring like family photographs of things that have happened in the past. So I'm out of time, but those are the ways that I implement culturally relevant teaching into my classroom.